think fame and fortune can bring happiness? No, these families prove that fame and money are not enough to run a joyful family. Here's a list of 15 most dysfunctional celebrity families ever. Number 15, the Kennedy family. Tough call where the alleged curse in this family begins. Whether it's John F. Kennedy's assassination or Ted Kennedy's infamous Chappaquiddick incident, this political powerhouse of a family has had loads of problems. And for the next generation, Michael Kennedy, son of Bobby Kennedy, had an affair with the family babysitter and went to rehab for alcoholism, only to later pass away in a ski accident. And then there's David Kennedy, another son of Bobby, who passed away in Brazil in 1984 from a drug cocaine overdose. And the bad luck streak doesn't end there. Maria Shriver, the niece of John, Bobby, and Ted, filed for divorce from Arnold Schwarzenegger after her action hero hubby fathered a child with the family maid. This family needs some lucky charm, no? Number 14, the Sheen family. Famous father Martin Sheen once struggled with alcoholism, but has been sober since the mid-80s. And need we even explain Mr. Charlie? Following years of struggle with addiction, the dude's been arrested for drug possession and assault on then-wife Brooke Mueller. Oh, and then there's that time he got fired from 2.5 Men. Still winning? Number 13, the Voight family. Here's a thought. Don't say your daughter has serious mental problems if you want your girl to stick around. And when Mr. Voight blabbed about daughter Angelina, Miss Jolie handled the diss with a 6-year estrangement. But Angelina isn't exactly one for normalcy either. At 14, she went through a self-proclaimed punk rock phase and first began experimenting with knives. Angie went on to struggle with depression in her teens and early 20s, leading to drug use and cutting. Then there's that slightly odd and fairly passionate kiss with her bro, James Haven, at the Oscars in 2000, and that vial of blood she wore while married to Billy Bob Thornton. Number 12, the Douglas family. Kirk Douglas may have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but this family hardly receives a star for sobriety. His son, Eric Douglas, died of a drug overdose in 2004, and his other son, actor Michael Douglas, underwent treatment for alcoholism in 1992. And it only gets worse with the next generation. Michael's son Cameron has been arrested for cocaine, disorderly conduct, methamphetamine, and heroin possession. He's currently serving additional jail time for possession of drugs in prison. Number 11, the Hilton family. Party girl Paris Hilton may be the most infamous, but she's not the only troubled family member. She has been arrested for possession of cocaine, and later she pleaded guilty to misdemeanor drug possession and was stopped for a DUI. She pleaded no contest to alcohol-related reckless driving while driving to pick up an In-N-Out burger. And then there's Auntie Kim Richards, who stars on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and spent the last month of 2011 in rehab after being treated for alcohol abuse. Number 10, the Barrymores. Drugs really can destroy families, can't they? This famous Hollywood family was plagued with drug and alcohol problems, beginning with John Barrymore's lifelong addictions. His mental health eventually worsened, and he passed his troubles down to his son, John Drew, who also suffered from drug and alcohol addiction. He eventually became a loner and lived out his final days in isolation. Perhaps more famous is his daughter Drew Barrymore's addictions, as she was smoking pot and snorting cocaine before she even became a teenager. Luckily, Drew's story is a happier one, as she is now drug-free and is a Hollywood A-lister. Number 9, the Hogans. The Hogans, perhaps most famous for patriarch Hulk Hogan, and his successful wrestling career have seen their fair share of catastrophes over the years. After Linda Hogan filed for divorce from the Hulkster, she dated a 19-year-old. But perhaps even more gross was when the Hulk himself came under scrutiny for dating someone who looked eerily like his daughter Brooke, drawing controversy about incest. His ex-wife was arrested for driving under the influence in 2012, and his son was even imprisoned for reckless driving when he almost killed himself and his passenger in a collision. Here's a tip: stay off the roads when the Hogans are driving. Number 8, the O'Neills. The O'Neills are quite the dysfunctional bunch, as everyone seems to have had run-ins with somebody or something. Actress Tatum O'Neil was arrested for drug possession and also claimed that she was abused by her father, Ryan O'Neil, growing up, which stemmed from his addictions. Not only that, she claims that her heroin use negatively impacted her relationship with her children. Ryan's son, Tatum's brother Redmond, was arrested on suspicion of possessing meth, while another O'Neil, Griffin, was arrested for driving under the influence, proving once again that drug use is never a good thing. Number 7, the Phillips. Mackenzie Phillips, perhaps best known for her role as rebellious teenager Julie on One Day at a Time, alleges that she had a rough childhood. Before becoming addicted to cocaine and being fired from her show, she claims that her father injected her with drugs at a very young age and began an incestuous relationship with her that lasted over 10 years. And if that's not the definition of dysfunction, we don't know what is. However, as John Phillips had passed away years before Mackenzie came forward with her story, the accusation's reliability has been called into question. Number 6, the Goslings. The Goslings are known for their hit reality show John and Kate Plus 8, which chronicles the lives of the pair as they try to raise their twins and sextuplets, 6 babies born at the same time. a difficult task in and of itself. It would soon prove to be much harder as the Goslings went through a difficult public divorce, severe money issues, and John's eventual departure. If taking care of 8 children wasn't hard enough, doing it as a single mother made it all the more strenuous. However, that didn't stop Kate from starring in many different reality shows, including the revised Kate Plus 8. Number 5. The Thompsons. You know the Thompsons as the Honey Boo Boo family, stars of the controversial reality show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. The family is infamous for their behavior both on and off camera, with many of their hijinks making it into the show, including Mama June's controversial go-go juice that she feeds Alana. However, possibly the worst of it occurs off camera. In 2014, it came to light that June was in a relationship with Mark Anthony McDaniel, a registered sex offender who molested June's daughter when she was younger. Frankly, it's no wonder TLC canceled the show. Number 4. The Lohans. It really is a shame what happened to Lindsay Lohan. The cute actress was once an up-and-coming star, starring in Mean Girls and other box office successes, before succumbing to the lavish lifestyle and becoming addicted to drugs and alcohol. She has since been in and out of rehab countless times and has been served numerous hours of community service. Her father, Michael, is no winner either, serving jail time for suspected domestic violence, when he allegedly beat his girlfriend and numerous drug arrests, including a DUI, like father, like daughter. Number 3. The Kardashians. With successful fathers like Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner and O.J. Simpson's defense attorney Robert Kardashian, it's a shame what these socialites have done to the family name. Kim's sex tape and infamously quick marriage to Chris Humphries tarnished her name, and her relationship with Kanye West has only added ridicule to her reputation. Keeping up with the Kardashians is a prime example of just how shallow and insincere this family really is. Either way, many critics have since called the family famous for being famous, and have found humor in their attempts to attract attention. We'll let you be the judge. Number 2. The Duggars. Nothing beats the dysfunction of a reality TV family, even if that family has many ardent independent Baptists. With the kids all sporting matching J names, the family from 17, 18, and 19 kids and counting is all about wholesomeness, humility, and the man upstairs. They don't use birth control, hence the 19 kids and counting, homeschool their little ones, and are basically all about values. However, the Duggars have not avoided controversy. In 2015, it came to light that eldest son, Josh Duggar, had allegedly molested 5 girls when he was a teen, 4 of whom were his sisters. If that's not dysfunction, we don't know what is. Number 1. The Jacksons. The most famous of all dysfunctional celebrity families. The Jacksons proved to be the worst as well. Patriarch Joe Jackson is well known for his abuse towards his children, with Michael testifying that he would often whip them with a belt. He physically and emotionally traumatized Michael, leading to various problems as an adult. Michael's infamous trial regarding child molestation didn't help and only sullied the Jackson name further in the media. For a family that sang such catchy songs, there was a darkness behind the stage the cameras could rarely catch. Do you agree with our list? What dysfunctional celebrity family do you consider to be the worst? Tell us in the comments. Also, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, then don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss any future content from us.